As you all may know by now, the events that happened 2 days ago have affected us all in different ways. I'm talking about the unfortunate death of Chester Bennington, the lead vocalist of Linkin Park. I was absolutely devastated when I found out, as I'm sure everyone else was, and it came as such a shock to many of us, as his Twitter and social media accounts and the way that he was and presented himself in interviews and his music was so admiring and inspirational. It's touched a very deep part of my heart because he's the reason, Linkin Park is the reason that I started music, that I began music. I remember when I was only 8 years old and my mum brought me the CD, the album, the first ever album that they made, with all the music on and like Crawling and In the End and Numb. And it was amazing. It was so different to anything I'd heard before, and it really inspired me to sing and perform and be like Chester, the man that he was. And that's how I started my journey. It happened 2 days ago. The official statement is that he committed suicide by hanging in his private residence. Left behind 6 children and a wife that he did love dearly. These events took place exactly a month after Chris Cornell's death, or what would have been Chris's birthday. I know that we're all feeling quite upset, and even people that don't really know or didn't really know who he was and things like that are upset too, and because he's still a human being, and it's still an upsetting thing to witness and hear about. And it's not just the whole rest in peace and Twitter posts and things like that. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing this to convey my deepest, sincerest thoughts and respect to both his friends and family. It seems to have been a lot of things that we didn't know, a lot of things that he kept hidden, and a lot of things that we didn't realise until, ironically, in the end, it was too late. And it just shows that when you're going through hard times, when you're going through difficult times, and you have those thoughts, that it always helps to have someone to talk to and to listen. I think he did. I just think it got too much for him. We'll never know. We will never know. And only the people that knew him the closest will know why it happened or what pushed him to do it. In the description below, I'm going to put a number for the suicidal hotline. I know that my videos don't get a lot of views, but even if one person sees this, at least it's still helping a life. Someone, anyone out there. And please just know that we're all here together. We're all in this together. You can always talk to someone. I've been through it myself. I know how it feels. And when people talk to you, you don't care about it. But in the long run, it helps. It does help, and it will help. And it can be prevented, because life is unique and beautiful and amazing, and as cringy as it sounds, cheesy as it sounds, you only live once. You only live once. So make the most of your life whilst you're here. We don't know what happens when you pass away. It's such a upsetting thing to hear. It was midnight and I was in bed, and I saw a post on YouTube, and I thought, this cannot be right. He was only 41 years old. This cannot be right. And it was. And I got out of bed. I had to ring my mum, because my mum, obviously, she knows how much that I love Linkin Park and how much it inspired me. I had to tell her, and I had to tell someone to get it out. To get it out there and let it out of myself, because it really upset me. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. I don't think anyone did. All I can say, guys, closing up on this video, is that there is always help out there, no matter what the circumstance and situation. And I know at the time it seems so difficult and so hard, but there is always someone to talk to. His music will live on forever. We all know that it will. He was an inspiration, an amazing talent, both live and in the studio. And we'll miss him. Thank you.